What platform is the best one to sell your sports cards on? This is the question that has been on my mind for the last couple days, ever since I got back my recent PSA submission, knowing that I have over 200 slabs I need to sell before I can reinvest in other sports cards. And I don't know if I just want to do eBay again, or if I want to try StarStock or StockX or a card show or anything like that. But I knew that the answer would be here at the National. So in this video, I'm going to go around to the different representatives of the different platforms, ask them why I should sell my cards through them, and at the end of the video you'll see who I picked and the rationale behind it. So hopefully it helps you on your collecting and investing journey. So with that being said, welcome back. Now let's get to work. Yo guys, I am joined by James over at COMC. Flipper, Brad. Hey, what's up, James?
How you doing, Brad? Thanks for stopping by.
For sure. And I got my 200 slabs that I need to sell somewhere. I don't know the best place to sell them, but COMC is definitely one of the platforms I'm familiar with and considering. But James, tell me, why do people choose to sell on COMC, and why should I consider selling my slabs on COMC?
Yeah, so as many of you know, COMC is a consignment marketplace where we list your cards on our COMC.com site as well as our leading eBay store. And yes, we are actively accepting slabs, and for your slabs, I would recommend our COMC Elite service, which will provide you with high-resolution images of your cards front and back. Our team will handle all of the listing, storing, scanning, and then fulfillment once they sell. You're only responsible for shipping them to us, or if you're at the National, dropping them off, and then pricing them yourself. You're in total control of the pricing. And one extra perk with our COMC Elite service I'd like to let you know about is that you can transfer them to a 7-day 99-cent eBay auction at any time. So you can start by listing them on our site as buy it now, maybe taking some offers on our marketplace. But if you need to liquidate them at auction at a later date, you're free to do that as well. So I can't say enough good about our Elite service for your slabs.
That was pretty damn good. I'm convinced. James knows how to project his voice too in a very crowded area. I am joined by Jesse of PWCC Marketplace. Of course, you've heard of the vault and the platform, but Jesse's here to talk about why so many people decide to list their cards, especially their higher end cards, with PWCC. What's up, Jesse?
Hey guys, how we doing? So we at PWCC, we're a one-stop shop for your collection or your portfolio. With our vault, which is the epicenter of our building and our company, you send your entire portfolio to us. It all gets digitally archived and uploaded. And from there, you have the power to sell your assets with us in a multitude of ways. So you can list them fixed price, buy now, best offer on eBay. You can do what's called a flash auction, send it to a 1, 3, 5, or 7-day auction that night. You can send it to our monthly auction on eBay, where it gets coupled in with all the other same sports, so it creates an event every night on eBay. And then, as Brad was saying, our higher end stuff, which is our newly launched Premier auction. We have our third one going on now. It launches August 3rd, and those are cards over 25K. So we've created a platform on our own website where we highlight expensive assets, and we give them 360 imaging. We're the only people in the market that do that. We have a custom video for every card we list with a description, and the closing process is a little bit different and fun and exciting. So we really want to highlight those assets in the Premier auction to bring our sellers the most money.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Evan with StockX. Look, man, we're really killing it in wax right now. That's kind of our space that we thought we had a competitive differentiator in. It's really similar to the sneaker market, so we're seeing some incredible growth in the first half of the year. I think that for us, the reason we see so much growth is because we trade wax like it's a stock on the stock market. We're a bid-ask model, which means millions of buyers say, hey, here's what I'm willing to pay for this box, and millions of sellers say, here's what I'm willing to sell it for, and we match the lowest selling price with the highest buying price. That's really our secret sauce. The other big thing that's awesome about us is that we intermediate every single transaction that happens on StockX, which means that you're not getting ripped off by some nefarious seller out there. We're going to validate that box. We're going to look at the seams. We're going to make sure that thing hasn't been tampered with before we even send it off to you as a buyer. I've been in the hobby for 20 years, and I've bought so many tampered with boxes on other sites out there that we want to really just eradicate that from the hobby, and we're super stoked to be able to do it for you guys.
What's up, guys? I'm joined by Scott of StarStock. A lot of S's in there. I've had him on the station multiple times before. If you're not familiar with the platform, it's one of the best for day traders, for flippers. So Scott, tell us why people choose to use your platform.
I think we have a really great marketplace, a liquid one, and I think our focus has always been on allowing people to buy and sell cards, which is fun to do, while we do all the not fun work of processing, taking photos, shipping, things like that. And so our goal is always to just streamline the hobby as much as possible and make it really easy to buy and sell cards. We just launched a card breaking page on our site about 3 weeks ago. We're really excited about it. I think there's going to be a lot more to see in that area of the business. And I think that, the goal remains the same there: streamline the hobby, make it easy for someone to buy a box of cards, get it ripped open, and then, keep those cards in their collection or sell them if they want to.
Chris, why should people still sell their cards on eBay with so many other platforms emerging?
Hey, thanks for having me. It's awesome to be here at the National. We just announced a new price guide and collection management tool that are in beta. eBay's obvious place to go sell your cards. We're the largest, we were the first. For some context, just in Q1, we sold over 18 million cards this year. So the volume is just gigantic. So if you want to sell your card quick, come put it on eBay. And then with these new tools that we're implementing, they are in beta, we want to hear your feedback. We want to make them better. So be sure to email us when you're using it. And we have beta feedback at ebay.com as the email address. So as you're in the tools and you're playing around with it and you're building your collection, just let us know if you see some bugs, something so you can tweak. We want to make the platform an awesome ecosystem that is ideal for trading card sellers. We are focusing heavy in this space, and we want to make it as easy and simple as possible. That's why you've seen other implementations earlier this year with eBay Standard Envelope. We've made trust and safety adjustments. We're hearing your feedback, and we truly want to make it different and better because we understand that it wasn't perfect, and we want to keep chipping away at that. So please keep the feedback coming in, try out these new cool tools, and let us know.
Yo guys, I'm over at Alt with Chris, and if you're not familiar with Alt, they are a new platform doing some big things, a lot of technology, a lot of excitement behind them. Chris here is going to help us understand why so many people are deciding to list their cards with Alt and basically the future of the company.
Hey guys, super excited to tell you more about Alt. We are excited to say that we do boast the lowest fees in the game for selling cards. It is 1.5% all in, so that includes no back-end fees from PayPal at 3.5% tacked on to whatever additional fees. So we do all ACH payments, which is awesome. And all our cards that are listed on our exchange are vaulted with us. We have a full vault in Delaware, so sales tax free. If you're buying from other sites, you can send directly to the vault and avoid that sales tax. Within 24 to 48 hours, your cards will be uploaded digitally into your account, and you'll be able to list directly on the exchange. And since all cards are vaulted with us, that protects the authenticity and makes it really streamlined. So the second you buy a card, it's instantly transferred into your account, and the money is instantly transferred over into the seller's account. So it makes a really seamless transaction, and you're actually able to list that same card the same day onto the platform and be able to get instant liquidity if you deem necessary. So really excited to have you guys, and hope to see you guys on Alt.
What's going on? I'm with Binder over at Whatnot, and if you're not familiar with Whatnot, it is one of the newest, most exciting apps out there. Great for streaming and doing breaks. And if you guys remember, I actually did a Whatnot break where I gave some of y'all the hits from that box. So they're very generous. Their headquarters is in Marina Del Rey, a beautiful spot. But Binder, tell us a bit more about what Whatnot is and why people are signing up.
Yeah, so Whatnot is an all-in-one e-commerce live streaming platform. Our bread and butter is 1-minute auctions starting at $1. We have all of the top breakers in the industry on our app running breaks, packs, slabs, mystery packs, you name it. The app has absolutely taken off, and we've been able to get everyone's favorite breakers on the app, and everyone's super excited. The content's great. And the best thing about it is all of the payment and the shipping are all integrated in one. So it's making our breakers' lives a lot easier. And for the buyers, they love coming in because all of their breakers are live all at once. They can pop from room to room to room. It's just breaks and slab auctions, everything, singles. It's the best, and I cannot wait for the future of the company.
I'm looking to sell 200 of my slabs, and I know Goldin Auctions is one of the premier consigners. Why do people choose to sell through Goldin?
I think first of all, we're the most well-known in the business. We are the biggest in the business. We are the most trusted marketplace for trading cards. People know that I don't sleep. I've been doing this my entire life. I will get out there, I will promote it, and we have the largest list. I can push a button and I can send emails to 600,000 people at once.
That's pretty good. How did you get to this point, though, with your business exploding the way it is?
I've been in this, obviously, in different capacities since I was 13 years old. But when I started Goldin in 2012, I really looked at the market and I said, I need to take the Jeff Bezos approach. From that, what I mean by that is I went out and said, I don't care how much money I lose in my first couple of years. I want to market myself. I want to advertise. I want to go out to places. I know all the dyed-in-the-wool hobbyists will come to me, but I want to reach the general sports fans. So I took ads out in DuPont Register. I took ads out in Rob Report. We did deals with teams. We did deals with stadiums to get the word out there. Spent a lot of money on promotional deals to get brand awareness for Goldin. And yes, I lost money for the first 3 years, but then we grew, and in 2019 we did 27 million. In 2020 we did 100 million. The first 6 months of 2021 we've done $220 million. So I think I took the right approach.
All right, so now that we heard from the different selling platforms, which one or ones did I end up going with? Now, first of all, I didn't have time to go to all the auction houses or consigners. And secondly, I wanted to interview someone over at My Slabs because I just keep hearing a lot of great things about them. But apparently finding their booth was as tough as it was for Dustin to find the lens of his camera in his older videos.
Hello, sports card collectors and investors. Thank you very much for sticking with us and coming back for another video. I'm really excited about this video.
I also didn't expect to be as intrigued as I was by Alt and whatnot. I was hearing good stuff about both of them before and during the show, which of course made it much tougher. But here's what I ended up doing. And for one, I still don't know what the best platform is since every platform has its trade-offs. Some have higher fees, but with more visibility and less work. Some have lower fees, but require more work and have less flexibility. But what I realized is that if I still can't find a clear, definitive winner for these cards, I can at least experiment with different ones and let you know how it turns out, because at least that will offer both you and myself insight going forward. So this is what I actually did at the show. And the first thing I did is I went to StarStock and dropped off about 50 graded cards. And these were all current players, mostly football players, and definitely all of my skill position cards. And that's because most of the inventory I bought up is highly liquid stuff that tends to sell when a player performs well or when a trade or injury is announced and the prices spike for a little bit of time. They're the Prisms, the Prism Silvers, Optic Hollows, and they're mostly PSA 9s and 10s. And I really wanted to test them out to see if the fantasy/flipper market was gonna do well for this upcoming season. Now, the upsides are that StarStock has super low fees, there's no concerns about getting returns, and there's not much work to do. I didn't pay anything for them to take my cards, and they actually uploaded the cards to my account instantly. But of course, the downfall is that the cards are locked into their platform and they're not dual listed anywhere else, and I can't sell locally here in LA either. Then I went over to COMC and dropped off some random raw cards, Pokemon cards, football cards, whatnot, and about 20 random graded cards. And the downside would definitely be the fees, because the graded cards were about $1.50 each, and then they take their 5% transaction fee for each sale, and then a 10% cash out fee, which adds up to about 15% plus their ingestion fee. However, the main perk is that the listings are live on both COMC and eBay, which is huge because, like I've said in the past, about 25, maybe 30% of my sales on COMC have actually been via eBay. So I definitely want the ability to sell my cards in multiple places if possible. After that, I went to Alt to interview Chris, and right then and there, I knew I had to throw in a couple of cards to see what happens. I only ended up giving them about 6 graded cards, but they're still worth a couple $1,000s or so. And I think there's a Patrick Mahomes Prism PSA 8, a Russell Wilson Prism PSA 10, and a couple Dak or Lillard PSA 10s. I'll have to check. But after all that, I'm still left with about 130 or so cards, and what I want to do is check out my slabs and see if I can manually list the cards there as well as eBay, and that gives me flexibility to sell on both platforms or locally or on Instagram or Facebook or anywhere else. And as for Whatnot, it's something that I will explore some more in the next couple of weeks and next couple of months. Perhaps I do a live break in the future or do a live auction on some of my more collectible cards, but we're just gonna see what feels good and how things play out in the next couple months. And then as for Goldin auctions and PWCC, the truth is that I just don't have cards of that caliber right now. Once I'm in that realm of the super rare cards that are worth thousands of dollars, that's when I'll look into consigning, and that's because I want to save as much time as possible because my time is becoming increasingly more valuable and scarce, just like I'm sure yours is. So let me ask you, what platform have you not yet tried out but interests you the most, and now you are going to give them a shot, hopefully from this video? This would be very interesting to see, so leave your answers in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time. Please pound that like button. Yeah, I don't do it too professional, man. I'm the cameraman, the producer, whatever. So
I love it, man.
I rely on the personality to kind of overcompensate for the fact that I have like no help and no skills.
No, that's amazing, man.
So we'll see.